Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Rag Sorat Mahalla Pehla, composition of the first Nanak, in Kartija. And the recitation. Jatis pava tad hi gama, tagave ka phal pama, gave ka phal hoi, jayape deve soi. So singing glorification to the self is possible only if the self so desires. In other words, even true devotion is not self-initiated. It arises in alignment with the will. Even the act of Gama, singing praises, glorification, virtue, bears fruit only when divinely sanctioned. So what is being told here is that grace, not effort, is the key. That does not mean, however, that there is no effort. Ultimately, grace is the clincher. In the Rahau, Man mere, addressing the mind. O my mind, Gur bachani nid pai. Gur bachani. Man mere, my mind, through the Guru's speech, bachani. In other words, the Guru's utterances, sayings, teachings. Nidapai. Nid is treasure, the treasure of self-knowledge. Tate sach mein raha samai. When you receive the Guru's instruction, you merge into the eternal truth. In other words, you transcend the illusion of the ego. You actually pierce through ego conditioning. Your consciousness becomes larger, expansive. Gur sakhi antar jagi, ta chanchal mat tyagi. Gur sakhi ka ujyara, ta mitya sagal andhyara. Gur sakhi. Gur sakhi, his personal testimony. Gur sakhi. The Guru is teaching you what the Guru has witnessed. Gur sakhi, this is a witnessing. Antar jagi. Then the inner self awakens through that witness. Ta chanchal mat tyagi, and the mind, which the Guru has advised us to halt, the mind gives up its wandering. It settles. Gur sakhi ka ujyara ta mitya sagal andhyara. Gur sakhi, the illumination and the instruction. Sakhi suggests both things here. The Guru's lived presence lights up the soul. Gur charani man laga ta jamka marg paga, pੈ vich nirbho paya ta sej hi kar aya. Gur charani man laga. So the mind has to assimilate, absorb the teachings of the Guru. Then, ta jamka marg paga. Jamka marg, the tyranny of time, the fear of death, that noose that we are wrapping around ourselves begins to release. Pੈ vich nirbho paya. Pੈ is reverence. It means fear, but this is spiritual fear. It's a certain sense of awe and reverence. And it is in that feeling that you find the fearless one. Ta sahje ke ghar aya. Then the mind enters into equipoise. So the nature of spiritual experience is quite paradoxical. Divine reverence, fear, if you will, and fearlessness, both in the same experience. Similarly, the end of time jump into a state of serene union at the same time. Banat Nanak bujhe ko bichari. Banat Nanak, Nanak says, bujhe ko bichari, rare is the one who actually reflects. Who reflects on what? Is jag mein, in this world, karni sari, what is the essence of doing the right thing? So you see, you're doing a lot of things, but you have to be guided by some guideposts so that everything is done from that perspective. What is that essence? Karani kirata hui, your actions become praise. In other words, they're not egoic. Cha ape milya soi, when you are aligned with ape, yourself. It is from that angle, when you act, that you're not accumulating traces of your ego. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.